The skies have gone dark, the sun hiding its face from the carnage to come. The children of the night, the vampires have risen from the dark of the world to drown the Marvel universe in blood. Earth's final night has fallen, and the heroes of this doomed world are struggling to save what is left. So join the Avengers, X-Men, and the Vampire Hunter Blade as the dance of death begins. Welcome to Comics Tube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 1 of Blood Hunt. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up in the middle of nowhere, where the heroes and villains who uses dark force energies have suddenly exploded into the fountains of darkness, and the dark energies are coming out from their bodies, which begin to cover the whole earth, blocking the sun rays coming to the surface. In New York City, the crowd is panicking. Scarlet Witch was there. Tony contacts her to get the update, so she informs him about Marcus Daniels, known as Blackout. He was robbing a bank and suddenly he exploded. A black energy is coming out from his remains. Tony is also getting the same reports around the world. Superhumans like Darkstar, Dusk, Silhouette, Cloak, they all have the same condition. All Dark Force users have become portals to the Dark Force dimensions. It's forcing its way into their own world from multiple breaches. And the bad thing is, the sun is gone because of the Dark Force is in the atmosphere. So while Tony and Scarlet are making a plan to close the portals, on the other side, Tigra and Hunter's Moon are with Shout, another Dark Force user who also exploded. They get the update that it is happening all over the world, darkening the skies, hiding the sun, hiding the moon. This isn't an accident. This is a well-planned attack of the vampires, and immediately a horde of vampires jump on the crowd. No place is safe. Italy, Nigeria, China, Colombia, South Korea. The vampires are everywhere, turning or killing as many humans as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, at Latveria, two humans are running with their lives. The vampires are after them. They know where they are heading, but still they run towards it. And just as they cross the border, those vampires burn into dust. And it seems those two people have come under the protection of Dr. Doom. But this will come at a cost. At Brooklyn, Miles is busy killing the vampires. And as he finishes, Blade shows up. He tells Miles things are looking bad, but he has a plan. And to fulfill it, he wants Miles to do something for him. On the other side, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Thor, Vision, Sam Wilson and Scarlet Witch are trying their best to kill the vampires. But their question is, who is doing this? Who are they fighting? Vision tells the team he has the data, and it seems Dracula isn't responsible for this maze, and these vampires must be increasing their numbers in secret to attack the humanity on this day. But while the heroes are struggling, they hear a familiar voice. It is Blade. He broadcasts to all the Avengers to quickly meet him in the Impossible City. He has a plan to end this vampire invasion and save humanity. Soon, the Avengers arrive there, and also the truck where Blade was in. Carol approaches the truck to ask Blade what is going on. But right at the time, she, including the rest of the Avengers, scream in pain. Something hits inside their mind, and a cold chilling voice tells the heroes the Daywalker couldn't make it. But thanks to the Avengers for inviting them in. And from the truck, a team of ultra vampires known as the Blood Coven have arrived in the Impossible City to defeat the Avengers. It has 6 members: Krull, Smoke Eater, Damascene, Megrim, Unusual and Bloodstorm 1, and they all jump on the Avengers to take them out. The heroes are struggling, including the God of Thunder. The vampire Damascene cuts Thor with his sharp blade, and the Bloodstorm 1 reminds the heroes that Damascene can cut anything, be it as guardian flesh or intangible synthesoid molecules, and the evil throws his blade and impels Vision in the chest. Iron Man jumps into action, but he is attacked by Krull. With his metal wires, he begins to torture Tony. On the other side, Carol is attacked by both Megrim and Smoke Eater, and by smashing her into the ground, he reveals he eats spirits, Krull eats pain, Unusual eats magic, and Megrim eats thoughts and lives only agony. While the heroes are struggling, Sam is engaged with the Bloodstorm 1 and the evil tells Sam he wants in. Captain America will be a final prize for the Master who will turn him. Captain will be the vampire symbol and his species will weep. Everything seems lost. The heroes don't have an opportunity to win this fight. Thor is badly wounded. He tells the monster he may cut him, but he cannot turn him, neither can kill him. So the vampires laugh and throws his blade and it impales Thor directly into his head. The war is lost. The heroes are down, but Black Panther is still alive. He commands the city to prepare to dimension shift, but it can't, as Skrull is attacking the city with his metal wires. The vampires came here fully prepared, but Panther has a plan. He rushes and quickly commands the city to teleport away the remaining Avengers, and he charges towards the vampires to draw their attention. And while teleporting, the heroes see T'Challa sacrificing his life to save his friends, and in his dying breath, he tells Sam the vampires can't have the symbol because the world needs it. And it seems Scarlet Witch is captured, and Thor and Black Panther are either dead or badly injured. Meanwhile, at Sanctum Sanctorum, Doctor Strange and Clea are working on their spells to make a formula to kill every single vampires on Earth. And right at the time, Blade shows up. He knows what these two are doing, but to create that spell, they need Darkhold. But he knows Scarlet Witch had eaten the Darkhold inside her, so he tells them the whole situation. They have fought the vampires before, but this is different. This time, they are organized. They call themselves the Structure, a vampire cult that was spreading across the world before the Moon Knight killed their leader. But it seems they have found a new leader, one with a plan. First, using the Dark Force users to detonate and block out the sun. Second, turning evil maniacs into one of them, attack the population. And third, taking out the Avengers. And these vampires are getting helped by the immense strength and powers of the Blood Coven. And Blade believes the Avengers are no match for them. They are done. But Strange is determined to take them out permanently. Blade tells him even he kill all the vampires, some of them are on his side too. So Strange replies he is a doctor. If he must cut away a limb to save the patient, he will do it. He will accept his own damnation to save his world. Blade knew Scarlet Witch wouldn't cast a spell to wipe out the vampire nation, but he wasn't sure about Strange, so he asks Blade, who is the mastermind? Is it Dracula? So Blade confirms he is not, and he reveals the identity of the mastermind behind this attack, who took over the vampire nation known as the Structure and planned everything. And the leader is Blade. He impales Strange directly into his chest, and with Doctor Strange's death, the chapter 1 of Blood Hunt comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share them on the comment section down below, and please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.